Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing well. In this particular video, this is going to be the press conference reaction. Hopefully you can hear me and everything. I do have the microphone right next to me. We could actually tip this a little bit to get that red light out of the thing. But yeah, big up to everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. Smash the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Obviously, let me know what you think. We've got Matthias de Ligt and Thomas Tuchel talking. We're going to react to that and go on, so on and so forth. If I look a little bit tired, I do apologise. I'm recording this at 1:15 in the morning because I need these videos up. So I'm recording them before I go to bed, and they'll be out because I got a long day tomorrow at work, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So yeah, man. Without further ado, let's get into this one. So let's present screen like always. It's going to put me behind it because it always does. And we'll go with that one. Cool. Yeah, okay, we can read it from this way. Okay, cool. So Matthias de Ligt was the first to speak on his He was asked about his fitness. He said, "I feel good. I played 90 minutes in my last game, which is good. I'm not completely pain-free yet, but I think that's normal. As a professional footballer, you always have a bit of pain. You have to endure it. We need everyone right now," which I do agree with 100%. Obviously, Leon Goretzka being injured now as well. De Ligt and what he expects from tomorrow. He said Galatasaray always play with the whole stadium behind them, which is always difficult for the opponent. They have a lot of experience, many good players who have played in the top leagues. I expect a very difficult game tomorrow, and it will be a difficult game. I do agree with that. But I want to still go there and win. De Ligt on his start to the season, he says, as a footballer, you always want to play. My start of the season wasn't easy. I was coming off an injury. I'm fit again, and hopefully I can help the team 110%. And if the dickhead next to you, De Ligt, wants to sell you, please don't go. Yeah, please. De Ligt on Manuel Neuer, he said, I'm very happy that Manu will hopefully be there again soon. He is one of the best goalkeepers in history. Sorry. Okay. We hope he comes back. Wow, I do. 100%. He's one of the best goalkeepers in history. Should say he is the best keeper in history, but he's probably, because of Van der Sar, he's probably not going to say that. But yeah. On Icardi possibly missing the game, he said, I haven't heard anything about that yet. Of course, we always look at what qualities our opponent has or have. But Galatasaray is not just Icardi. There are plenty of other good players too, which I 100% agree with on that as well. Then we get the main man talking. Main man, yeah, whatever. Manager starts speaking. He's asked about Mazeri. He said Nuz was training individually after his injury. We've accelerated his recovery process as much as possible. I'm in consultation, I believe. With the player, he was fully involved in the final training. If there's no reaction, then he can play tomorrow. How long he can play for depends on the intensity of the game. Straight away to react to that, I still personally think that maybe he had a bit of a knock, but they were keeping him back for reasons of posts, and we made a video on it. I'm not getting into it again, but I hope we haven't. If there is actually an injury, I hope we haven't rushed him back, because we right now cannot afford anyone to be injured. We really can't. Let's carry on though. Then Tuchel on tomorrow's game. He said, we feel ready to win a very difficult game. The Champions League only works step by step. We feel strong enough to win the group. We want to get to the knockout phase. I think he's just saying we want to get to the knockout phase, but It's not we want to get to the knockout phase. We fucking better get to the knockout phase. But I understand that he's just saying that we want, you need luck there too. If he's talking about in the knockout phase, then yeah, fine. If he's talking about the group, Bayern have smashed the group way before he was Bayern manager. At the moment, it makes no sense to compare ourselves with other teams. I do agree. A lot of fans do that. Oh, what about this team versus Real Madrid? What about this team versus Man City? We have a very strong opponent tomorrow who is unbeaten in 17 games in a row. We want to break their streak. 100%. I'm there for that, without a doubt. Honor Cardi said, my latest information is he will miss tomorrow's game and will be out for a long time. Mara Cardi is a natural striker. Galatasaray's game is designed for him. That's what he loves, playing close to the line and being fed there. That's his big strength. There aren't many who are better at that. My information is that he won't play, but we'll wait for tomorrow. And if he's in the lineup, we'll be prepared the back four accordingly. On the loud crowd at Galatasaray said we back ourselves to deal with it. It's extremely emotional, extremely loud. You can't simulate that in advance. Galatasaray want to use that to their advantage. The game is a big challenge for us. And you know what? I don't want to be an arrogant Bayern fan, because an arrogant Bayern fan would be like, no, we've got to go there and win. But to be honest with you, that is going to be their advantage. It's supposed to be one of the most hostile away legs you can do. And 17 games unbeaten. You know what I mean? And I know it's going to be a tough match. I'm going to do my preview straight after this, and it'll come out in a couple of hours for you guys. And then obviously we'll be watching the match and so on. But yeah, man, we need to win. We need to win 100%. But it's going to be a tough match because they are a very good, well-oiled team, or a very well-organized team, whichever way you want to say it. Tuchel on when Goretzka will be back. He said Dortmund is obviously a super important game. We can aim for that with an optimal recovery process. The title won't be won or lost there, but it's a game we can aim for. So, okay, interesting. Okay, so you won't be back till the Dortmund game. Tuchel on the Mazzari topic. He said, of course, I spoke to him. He didn't train alone as a preventive measure, but because he came back from injury from the national team, we spoke to him a lot, and the club issued a statement. Nuz remains with the club and remains our player. I'm not even going to react to that one. Can't be bothered with it. Galatasaray. So then he said, Galatasaray are more than a Cardi. The team is very aggressive, very mobile, attacks a lot when in and out of possession. So they're very aggressive, basically. They are a very good and emotive team that's on a long unbeaten run. The result speaks for itself or themselves. Winning away at Manchester United is extremely difficult. They're a good opponent, a club steeped in tradition. 100% I agree with that. They're aggressive, look to attack at the highest level. They've proven that in the first two games. We want to remain ahead of Galatasaray after the game too. So basically saying that we need to go there and win. And then this thing about Serge Gnabry. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below on what Thomas Tuchel and Matthias de Ligt have had to say. I know that this is going to be a tough game. I don't think we're going to smash them 7-0. I don't. And I think you'd be really arrogant to say that Bayern are going to win in a ridiculous manner. I just hope, for our sake, that we can get an early goal. Just to get that little bit ahead. We don't have the best squad. Obviously, they're missing their striker. I don't know if this is a plea. I know sometimes clubs do this where it's like, oh no, Cardi's not going to be there, and then he's in the lineup. So I've seen it many times with all different clubs around the world. So we'll have to wait and see if he is going to be there. But either way, for me, at worst, it has to be a draw. We can't lose this game. We just can't. Of course, we could and still top the group, but obviously we've got our unbeaten streak, I believe, I want to say in the Champions League. I could be wrong. Or the group stages or whatever it is. So yeah, either way though, smash the thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you are new for daily Bayern Munich content. As always, check out the socials. If you aren't following, please go and follow us on those. I do need to start getting back into doing shorts and TikTok. I apologize. I've just been so focused on this and life and family in recent weeks and so on. So yeah, till then though, hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, whatever time you're watching this. And yeah, if you're watching this in the morning when it goes out, there'll be another video in a couple of hours, which will be the preview for this game. And then obviously we'll push on to the actual game in itself and go from there. But yeah, thank you so much for the constant support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. If not, I'll see you on the stream later on tonight. Remember, it's an early kickoff as well. Peace out, guys.